are here to celebrate the new online game called Click Online, which is an augmented reality game for girls based on our summer spy camp for girls called Click. Spy Camp is the program called Click, and it's a 6-day summer camp for girls entering 6th, 7th, and 8th grades. And we offer it at Carnegie Science Center in Pittsburgh, and girls get to use science, technology, engineering, and math to solve mysteries related to biomedical science, environmental protection, and expressive technology. They use these tools to solve a variety of different cases throughout the week, culminating in an urban adventure that takes them out into the field to solve a larger mystery that they've been working towards the whole week. Click Level 1 deals with biomedical science, and girls are presented with a challenge. Apparently, Steelers, we're in Pittsburgh, so it has to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. One of the Steelers has fallen mysteriously ill, and the girls learn from his case files that he had ingested certain types of foods, and then they learned that other folks have also fallen mysteriously ill with similar symptoms, and so they have to get at the source of this illness and solve the mystery of the case of the perplexing peach is one of them. And so they get to do all of this great science. They get to extract their own DNA, and they get to go to Del Monte and can peaches and learn how that process looks, and do a whole number of other types of challenges to solve that mystery. We focus on girls because there's a huge disparity in girls' representation in the STEM workforce. We know that girls' interest in STEM subjects drops dramatically by the time they go from 4th grade to 12th grade, and women are very underrepresented in top STEM fields. For example, only 10% of top technology jobs are held by women. 26% of I'm trying to get my stats right. I think 26% of STEM jobs are held by women, even though women make up half the workforce. And we also know that at every stage of the STEM pipeline, from elementary school to secondary school to college to the work world, women and girls are falling off at every stage dramatically. The NCWIT organization estimated that the number of women computer science majors dropped 70% in the last decade. And that's just a hugely devastating trend, because women can contribute so substantially to our STEM workforce. And the unique ways that women work with each other, we're more collaborative, we're good problem solvers, and those are exactly the types of skills that are critical to ensuring that our workforce is as creative and innovative as possible. I think that these hands-on inquiry workshops really add to participatory learning and contribute to girls' understanding of these subjects, because they get to really connect with the subject matter in a fun and engaging way. We know that hands-on inquiry is important to learners of both genders, but we at the Girls Math and Science Partnership really emphasize the altruistic components of the science, because we know that if girls feel that what they're doing can positively contribute to the world or help other people, they're much more likely to stay engaged in those subject matters. And we also really try to emphasize this idea of narrative and storytelling, and so by creating this sort of fictional mystery, girls get to work together and solve problems. They're learning those skills, they're learning the harder STEM skills, and then they're also really engaging in something that's fun and dynamic and captures their imagination. Well, we really have crafted the Click curriculum to tie into the school curriculum. And so, as I mentioned, the Level 1 is for girls entering 6th grade, Level 2 for 7th grade, and so forth. And we've actually had great feedback from parents and girls who will come back the next summer and say, I had the greatest experience last summer, and it helped me in the classroom. Oh, I don't need to worry about that study or on that lesson in genetics in my biology class because I had that in Click. I know how to do that. And so, that's music to our ears, of course, but we really try to make the connection between the lessons they learn in Click and what they will be engaged in the classroom the following year. It really depends on the level of the camp. The girls who come into level 1 really, the suspension of disbelief is great with them. They really get involved in the storyline, and by the end of the week, they really think that they're solving these mysteries. And I mean, they are solving these mysteries, but they think it's real. They think they're really contributing to this broader mystery, and which is really great. By the time the girls get into the later camps, for example, once they get into level 3, which is rising 8th graders, they are a little bit more savvy. They know that it's a summer program. It's not real. They're not really spy girls, but but they still love it. And by that point, the curriculum is more rigorous, and they really have taken to some of the activities that we've done. For example, we have one activity where girls get to do circuit bending. So they take apart a musical toy and rewire it with different types of transistors and make it and program it so it makes different types of noises, and really fun stuff. And they get really involved in the hands-on aspect of it because they get to create something that's totally new, that's totally different from what they had before, which is just a little Fisher-Price doll or Fisher-Price toy. And so, the younger girls are very engaged in the storyline. The older girls, I think, really get into the subject matter and the hands-on exploration of that content. One of the things that we do with Click is emphasize collaborative problem solving, and I think that and also educating girls not just about the subject matter at hand, not just the lesson that they're working on right there, but the broader implications of this work. So, for example, in Click Level 2, which is all about environmental protection, they're not just testing water quality. They're learning about the broader implications of poor water quality on the health of our rivers. And so I think by emphasizing the broader implications of this content, we're teaching girls that they can be savvy consumers and savvy citizens of our community.